right, girl. So we got to bring this thing full circle. We got to let the people know how you are considered a dope friend. So how do we meet?
Ooh, wow, years ago. My daughter is, Joy is 24. So wow, Davita, it's been about 20, almost 20 years.
Oh my goodness, girl, don't tell our age.
I know, like, we look good, girl. Southern Enterprise with the beautiful and talented Beatrice Parker. We did a lot of stuff with Beatrice, and she was wild. That lady there is amazing.
Yes.
And that's where we met and did fashion shows and danced. We did it all.
Everything. And she actually inspired me to want to go off and do my own thing and start my modeling and etiquette and dance journey and all of that as well. So even after, because that was, we're going to say 20 years ago.
Yeah.
We were reunited again further down the line with Cool, Smooth, and Jazzy.
Oh my God.
Trust me, I thought about this while I was preparing the interview, and I'm like, oh my goodness, Smooth, Cool, and Jazzy.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So remember, Sean Edwards
Yes.
was the runway coach, and he was part of the whole production team or whatever. I know we worked a lot with Sean. Shout out to Sean. And I don't even remember what the scene was, a routine, but I remember us being security guards.
Was it like a gangster scene or something?
It had to be, because I see these suits clear as day.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was me, you, and two other young ladies, and we had these suits on, all black. Did we have trench coats?
Yes, we did.
Yes, because we had part of that was part of the routine and all of that.
We had the brim, the fedoras.
Yes, that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
But then, even with that, we were reunited once again. When?
But we would see each other throughout and talk to each other. I think that the next time we saw each other is when you put out on Facebook.
Good old
I'm
Facebook.
thinking about doing what you think about a Grown and Sexy pageant?
Mm-hmm.
It was your first pageant, and who would like to help? And I think you mentioned something about runway coach, and I said I'll help, and we met at
Panera.
That was 2016.
Yeah.
And we took pictures and everything, and that's when it all started.
And we have been rocking ever since. So
Yes.
there will not be any more. We reunited again.
Yes.
We have been together, hence Be Elite. She is now part of the Be Elite family.
Yes.
She is my assistant director for the pageants, and she is also a runway coach, pageant coach for our young ladies and for our Grown and Sexy. So.
And it's a great journey. We've done some amazing things together. So when you connect, when it's time, I just think it was just timing.
Yeah, definitely.
It was
Definitely
just timing.
But it's awesome because you have just been a breath of fresh air. And that has been, like as an entrepreneur, when you're doing different things, you go through different transitional periods, and sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. Then you got to sit back and figure out what's working, what's not working. Since you've come aboard, you have been one of those things that is necessary for Be Elite. When I talk to the parents and get feedback from them, it's like, oh, Miss Violet's so dope. Oh, Miss Violet's the best. She's just wonderful. And then to be able to get that same reaction from grown women,
Oh my gosh.
that's not easy to come by. A lot of women just, she thinks she this and she that, but I've never heard that from any other women. And actually, it's just all been all great things I said. And I feel like if I don't have Miss Val doing the runway coaching, and I'll just tripping. But yeah, you're one of those consistent things that we need, with Be Elite. So I'm gonna get going and we're gonna jump right into this interview. We are gonna be talking about Lady Lyke. And I am just so happy and so proud of you, my friend. But tell the people, when was Lady Lyke born?
Well, you know how you have things in the back of your mind and it just lays on your heart for a while. Lady Lyke, the name Lady Lyke came about from my uncle James. He would always tell me to be a lady. Be a lady, whatever you do, wherever you are, whatever you do, always be ladylike, always be ladylike. And he would take me and put me on a bus, and we would go and we would drive to what's that place on Lake Shore, all the mansions, Bracknell. And he would teach me so much, like just be a lady, and you're going to be here one day. And he would just show me really, really good things, you know, the other side. But back then, you know, I lived in the project, and I'm proud of that.
Okay.
I'm proud of that. That's where I came. But he would take me and put me on a bus and show me the other side.
Well, you know, now you done said the projects, girl. We need to know what hood.
Girl, representing the 5-5 right across the street from Shrimp Boat.
You said Shrimp Boat. Oh my goodness.
Right there on the 55th, the corner of 55th. Yes.
Okay.
And I did modeling classes there. Then we had the Eagle's Nest. Back in the day, you had the recreation centers. So my mother made sure I went to the Eagle's Nest. So that's why I did my modeling classes, and also Karamu.
Oh, cute. Yeah, I did some classes at Karamu too.
Yeah, that was fun.
Probably
sorry to the name girl.
Probably. But here's the funny thing, and I'm tripping as you're talking. I done went all into how did you come up with the name and when was it born. You gotta tell the people what Ladylike is. What is Ladylike?
Ladylike is a platform. That's how I view it, as a platform. A platform for ladies to come back into the inward side of themselves, the best version of themselves. I think sometimes, I would say for myself, because I was a single mother.
Okay.
I had such that masculine energy because you have to be that strong woman. I got away from that lady side of me, that soft side of myself.
Okay.
So Ladylike bring you back to your lady side, your soft side, the soft side of you. That's where that came from.
That's what's up. So when we're talking about creating this platform for women, what inspires you to want to inspire women? Like, what drives you to want to inspire women?
What really drives me is watching women carry all these loads. We're the sister. We're the mother. We're the girlfriend. We're the daughter, because you know how we are about our mothers. We gotta take care of mama. So we're all these people, but we forget about ourselves. You know how on the airplane they tell you to put on your own mask first before you can help someone else? I think as women, sometimes we forget that part. So I began to see a lot of friends and ladies lose themselves and either go in a whole nother direction, rather drugs or just way out there. And I'm like, we got to bring it back.
Right.
And I remember that myself. When did I get out my hookup? So
okay.
That's really important to me. How do I inspire or encourage women? Let's not lose our hookup. How we can get back and stay aligned and stay balanced. So that's pretty much what my platform is, or what I see in ladies. Yeah.
That's what's up. So when you are inspiring these women, how do you do that through Runway?
So with Runway, you know how that song like walk it out, walk it out. What's that song?
I know you. Girl, you really showed our age. I know it's real. But see, now, I'm gonna have to play the song for y'all. Play a little clip so y'all know what we talking about.
So with Runway, we have to walk. We walk out who we are. So I start out with a chest up, breast up, head up. So that's your posture. So with Runway, it's all about the posture, how you stand. So if I can focus on the inside, and now we're gonna demonstrate with the outside.
Okay.
You're going to do your model stance, and then you're gonna put that chest up, breast up, head up, and you are ready to go. So that's the Runway side of it.
That's what's up. That inspired me. That's almost like when you hear people say, when you down in the dumps get dressed up.
Yes.
And it automatically switches your whole mood and mode and how you're gonna enter a room, and it instantly builds your confidence. Even if you're not going nowhere, you get dressed up around the house, you throwing you a good little wig and some makeup. Girl, my husband can't tell me that. I'm walking. I'm floating all through the house. Kids like, where we going today? Nowhere. I just need to feel
you just do have to feel cute because it starts within. Mm-hmm. With me, either I'm gonna put some lipstick on, or I'm gonna put, you know, shoot. One time I put on a whole full wig. Now my hair's short. I put on a full wig. You know, I'm like, I'm out to be Diana.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I love it. I really think that's a unique way to package this whole thing up, you know, because it allows you to open up not only being a runway coach or a pageant coach, we're going to get into that a little bit later too, but just almost a life coach for women, you know, when you're saying that you're offering a platform. Mm-hmm. And I've seen you in action, honey. Like, even when you didn't know you was in action, you were in action.
Oh, wow.
For you all that don't know, this is when you think about your girlfriend circle and you think about your loud one, the one that's ready to pop off, then you think about your prayer warrior, the one that's just gonna jump right into action. Right. This is her right here. I'm telling you, sometimes I can just text her and be like, please give me a call. She'll be like, bow your heads. Bow our heads, and let's just go in, because she knows it's about to be something. I've experienced working with you on a few major productions. Be elite. And I've seen you work with children. And most importantly, I've seen you work with young adults, young ladies, preparing them for pageants. Can you let everybody know what is the difference between runway coaching and pageant coaching?
Well, runway coaching, you're pretty much, you're dealing with models, and they're selling a product. They're modeling for designers, and they are selling that product. Mm-hmm. Well, with a pageant, you are representing yourself. You are the product that's being represented. So it's all about you. That stage, that few minutes, it's all about you to impress the world, to say, hey, here I am ready to start. And it makes me think of, and I'm trying to do this without crying, guys, because I'm a big sucker. When I think about our first pageant in 2017, those women, oh my gosh, remember our first meeting? We were all crying, and everyone began to tell their stories.
Of what their why was.
Oh, what the why story was. So that's with the pageant, you're really walking out your why stories. And I mean, my God, I get fooled every time just to talk about and think about those ladies, because that's where it started for me, and really how things birthed in me. So with the pageant, you get a chance to tell the world who you are and represent yourself.
Awesome. Okay. So, lady, I know that you are doing runway coaching, where you are preparing not only women, but you're preparing children, men, and women for runway modeling. I know that you are offering pageant coaching as well. You do it for the Be Elite brand, but I know that outside of this, you are available for any contestant that is preparing for a pageant, where you need some extra assistance, some extra help. You need that second pair of eyes to kind of look over some things and help you prepare. This is your lady. And I know that you've actually tapped into some directing and producing, working with fashion shows, model calls, you're working with designers and things like that. I'm saying all of this to say that you are more than just the runway coach. You know, sometimes we have to like kind of put a title on it and this, that, and the other, but I want the world to know just how dope my friend is. So we're looking at runway coach / pageant coach / assistant director for pageants / producer / director. Like, she does it all. And so with that, I'm interested in knowing, what are your future plans for Lady Lyke?
To be honest, my desire is to go into schools. I want to go into elementary school. I want to go into junior high schools. I want to go into colleges, and I want to be able to start from the beginning. Start right there. in kindergarten. Let's showing the lady who you are. I'm starting that image because I'm even noticing with my granddaughters. And I have beautiful granddaughters. My Zoe told me I'm not pretty.
Wow.
So that means that as much as your grandmother tells you how beautiful you are, your family tell you how beautiful you are, and you still look at them in the mirror and say that you're not beautiful. And that goes for my other daughter Amaya. So I'm like, no. So that means that someone said something that we did not say, and they believed it. Somehow something got in that head. So now I'm doing it for my granddaughter. So I'm redirecting that, no, you are this, you are this. So we're starting with affirmation. So I want to start there, and then I would like to go into the high schools, and I would also like to go into the college level. So that's where my desire is. I've done quite a bit of, I've worked with some models in New York, New York Fashion Week, and I have a team that I work with. So I want to be able to be that person backstage to help the models get started. And one day, I would like to have my own agency.
That's what's up.
One day, I'm believing God to have my own agency that models can come, that's men and women, and be comfortable and get trained and be comfortable and be ready to go out, that productions can call the agency and I can produce really good models, professional models. So yeah, that's where I plan to go. Wherever God says, whatever next, but that's what's on my heart at this point.
I see all of that.
Right now, my focus is the Be Elite brand. And I can say that Davita is real. She's consistent. That's why I want to support her, because I look at it as God saying this needs to be done in this season. And we all all of us can't have the same role. It's his plan, working his plan out. So if his plan for me to be the runway coach with your brand, that's what needs to happen. Because as we have seen for 3 years, we've seen with an amazing team, we've seen how lives have changed, women's lives have changed through that.
Definitely. Well, I definitely appreciate that, and I definitely understand what you mean by that, being in a season and being able to be in your role and understand your lane and why you are there. Going back to Miss Beatrice, you know what I mean? I was young. I was a youngster. I'm talking about high school, but she allowed me to choreograph different scenes for her big productions. And she has no idea how much that boosted my self-esteem, because here I am, 15, 16, 17, and I'm directing adults.
Yeah.
And they trusted me with that because she trusted me with it. And so that just set me on a course to go to college and join NAACP and Black United Students and go out there and be able to talk to these grown people and be like, no, trust me, I can put this fashion show together. I can bring us some money. You know what I mean? And then for them to do it, it was like, okay. Then that boosts your self-esteem. But again, it's like playing your role and figuring out. You can't just come, well, I'm not going to say that, because some people are born CEOs and presidents and stuff. Some people got to go through the trenches and the journey to really get there and appreciate it.
That's true.
So
that's true. But to be a great CEO, you have to know that you need help. Because if you put a team together, it works. You can't just try to do everything yourself.
Trust me, I know.
A really good product, And I think if it's all about a plan and you're working for a purpose. This was just a purpose. It's God's purpose.
Right.
And everyone come together for whatever season.
Right.
I understand season too. I know my lane. I came in doing what I was supposed to do. So that part was successful and allow you to do what you need to do. My thing is support you. That's where God called me for the purpose. And I'm happy with that. It's been a great journey, and we've become stronger, and we've become great girlfriends. We've done some crime together. We've done some things together.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I talk to Mitch is my best friend. That's my husband, y'all. But sometimes we go through these, we get old. You know, we watch the news and we sit and our pillow talk ain't really gossiping about everybody. It's just kind of sometimes we just reminisce about stuff, or we just really kind of be deep in our thoughts with stuff. And I just remember him telling him not too long ago, like, had you pulled me aside 5 years ago, like, Valerie is going to be in your wedding. Like, she's going to be standing beside you and support this union, and I wouldn't have believed it.
Right.
I would have said Val probably be there. That's my girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
but God has really, in these short couple years, been like, nah, y'all supposed to be here. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I appreciate that. My friend Libra, she's a part of my Dope Friends series. Make sure you check out her video.
I can't wait.
But my friend Libra, we were just talking about our second stage of life, our second half of life. And oh my God, when you hear that, you like, but it's totally different. You know what I mean? Now you really are, as I say, we're old. Where we're sitting there, we're just like, girl, 20 years ago we did this. 30 years ago we did that. And it's just like, wow. It's amazing to me. How journeys can be and how you get from here to there. Because 20-year-old me, I don't think I would have even said that I'm going to be elite and I'm going to be doing a pageant and I'm going to be, you know, doing a podcast. I'm going to be on YouTube. I don't think I would have. That just was not my aspirations at the time. Now, modeling, probably could have toyed with it like, nah, I'm going to New York.
Because she can model her butt off. She ain't tell y'all. Look.
I'm all right, y'all. I'm all right. This one right here. Matter of fact, we're going to show another clip. So this has been amazing talking to you about Ladylike. I can't wait to get my Ladylike sweatshirt. And what is it? Breast up, head up, chest up?
Chest up.
Can't wait to get that. I'm going to need that t-shirt too. But definitely, I am always here, my friend, to support you and Ladylike in your journey, but you know that. We just telling the people. So yeah, she know. But let the people know how they can stay in touch with you, follow your journey, follow Ladylike, and if they even want to get you for their services. For your services.
Now I'm doing privates now. You can reach me at 360 me, M-E, Val, V-A-L, B as in ball, at gmail.com. You can reach me there. You can also reach me on Instagram at Ladylyke. That's Ladylike.
She's spelling this stuff out like it ain't on the screen. But
oh, you know what? You know, this is so uncut, you guys, like straight uncut. I forget about that. I forgot who I was dealing with. You know, this girl is so organized. I'm telling you. Hey, you need somebody out there. You need a CEO. She got you. So, and you can reach me at email me or Facebook, Valerie Brown, and I will get back with you. Now, for coaching, you can go to our Be Elite site. You can reach me there at our Be Elite site, and we will get with you because coaching is what I like to do, and because I think I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty good.
Actually, very dope at it.
Thank you, Lord. So, yes, those are the places that you can meet me.
All right, let's recap it again. Your email address.
360me, valb at gmail.com.
Your Facebook page.
Valerie Brown. And you know, I'll have on this little fly stripe suit jacket. It's fly, guys. You know, that was from Jackie Bertelli. Got to put that out there. It wasn't mine.
And then your IG.
IG Ladylike, Ladylyke.
And she spelled it again.
I know, right?